No. I'm right here. Sometimes, I know you guys like to hear your little talk and stuff, but sometimes I just feel that, you're having your lunch. Or while you're having your lunch, you want to just, listen to some good music and just eat, and then by the time you eat, you cut and swallow, as the elders just say, then you come back into the talk. But I know you also. Let me apologize then. Maybe I get you wrong. I'm sorry. Let me apologize to my listeners and viewers. Sorry if I misunderstood. I say it's lunchtime, you run out to get something to eat. When you're done eat, you come back and you sit down behind the computer, or you're home and you're eating something. You start to talk and you're eating.
Slow them roll. Tell them take it easy. The rise of the murder toll. Refer the pop printing jersey. I love make the whole place better. So we know when I want young leader. Make the fight come out of peer pressure. Why everybody wanna be a sassa? I know the oasis. Them want us. When the big chain and white vest. Let the mama in stress. When the maniac march out and leave one lifeless. Don't be boss nobody.
All right, so as I said before, I apologize. I am right here with you. So before we went for the news, we were talking about two things. We were talking about, because somebody said there, good afternoon, Pastor G. Yeah, man. Yeah, so before we went for the news, we were talking about the elderly lady who would have gone on a live. So I want to hear your views on three topics today. Please don't go off of them. Three topics I want to look at. One, do you think that measures should be put in place to deal with this cutting of the copper? I'm saying that we can't wait till it doesn't get real. I shouldn't even say wait until it get real bad. It's really bad in some communities. Some of us, we have cell phones. Some of us, we maneuver well with our cell phones, and we don't really have house phones anymore. But there are some communities that depend on those house phones. Some people have parents who are in their 80s and their 90s, and it's the only way they communicate with them because they live away from their parents. Right? I want to just put that in there. So TSCT, you'll have to come up with some way to deal with this copper thieving thing, right? That's one. Two, the elderly lady from Tobago, I want to ask you guys if this is not voter pardon. All right? I want you all to tell me if this is not voter pardon. Listen to this lady. Listen to what she had to say. And you tell me, Trinidad and Tobago, if this is not voter pardon. Right? If this is not voter pardon. Listen to what she had to say. She talked about some stuff. I want you to listen. And you tell me if this is not voter pardon. Right? So, yeah, I don't know, I don't know. I think it's voter pardon. You could tell me what you think.
Tell me what they're fighting for, what they're killing for. We don't need no more now, so tell them wicked people, fire go burn them, fire go burn them. Oh Lord, I said this is the year for love. Fire go burn them, fire go burn them. Oh, say little boy, you ain't bad at all. No, another one just gone. By your beat your chest and smile. Say you's a madman. Another young boy fall. Your soul can't rest at night. Oh, you's a bad man. Bad man is a man who is even woman and protect the young ones by any means, Lord. Yeah, you no bad man, boy, now. Yeah, you no bad man. A real bad man just makes his own decisions. He don't need anyone, he only needs God. Yeah, you no bad man, boy, now. Yeah, you no bad man. So, sit down, rock back. Tell them I don't need no strap to defend my people from wicked and evil. Whoa. So, sit down, rock back. Big man, look for a walk.
All right, so I'm going to play for you now the video of the lady. I want you to listen and you tell me if this is not voter padding, eh? I want you to listen carefully. Listen, eh?
For instance, I voted in West. I'm going to tell all of who I vote for. You understand me? I voted in West. I used to live in Roxborough. For who knows for me, I used to live in Roxborough, Roxborough in the East. Yes, I used to live in the area that I voted. I used to vote. I used to live down there. And I was asked and I was begged to change my voting area from Roxborough to the area. And I did that. Because Roxborough is a strong area. You understand me? And every vote you could get down on the West, you do it. And I did that. And I make it my business. And I get up election morning and I carry my father and mother to vote first up in Roxborough. And make sure I get them 2 old people that vote first. Because my mother was rebelling days in a row, months in a row, she's not voting. And I coach, and I get she to vote. When they don't vote, I make it my business and work down and vote. And when I vote for the young upstarts, you understand me? They bring people in the office. And now listen to me, my people.
So tell me what the fight is for.
So Auntie say, Auntie say, she used to vote in Roxborough or something like that. And now she voting somewhere else. I don't know if I missed something. But are you not supposed? How does that work? You vote in Roxborough. You're voting in the West. You're voting. How does this work? Somebody call now. Let me talk about this now. But you know, Auntie responded to people questioning her about her voting pattern. Yes, Auntie responded. You know that? Auntie responded to people who had a problem with her voter pattern. Now, as I said to you before, Trinidad and Tobago, remember I said to you that Auntie, there were some persons on another frequency who picked up on Auntie with this. No, I played and I didn't even pick up. I played it, you know, but I didn't pick up.
So now you say, me things, watch them laugh. True mankind, them a take me soft. Me know them a pray for me blessings cut short. Me find them out, that's how me cut them off. But I tell them your business, them a take it good talk. And them a sheep in the day, but on a wolf in the dark. And see me get the start, and you know what me take off.
For the stands that I took, and for the stand that I make, and for the standing up. And for standing up with these young people, but they of themselves doesn't know for their thanks. Some of them very ungrateful. For instance, I voted in West. I'm going to tell all of who I vote for. You understand me? I voted in West. I used to live in Roxborough. For who knows for me, I used to live in Roxborough, Roxborough in the East. Yes, I used to live in the area that I voted. I used to vote. I used to live down there. And I was asked and I was begged to change my voting area from Roxborough to the area. And I did that. Somebody always coming up to me and congratulating me and telling me thanks for the stands that I took and for the stand that I make and for the standing up. and for standing up with these young people, but they of themselves doesn't know for the thanks. Some of them very ungrateful. For instance, I voted in West. I'm going to tell all of who I vote for. You understand me? I voted in West. I used to live in Roch Road. For who knows for me, I used to live in Roch Road, up right in the east. Yes, I used to live in the area that I voted. I used to vote. I used to live down there. And I was asked and I was begged to change my voting area from Roch Road to the area. And I did that.
So wait there, auntie. So how you could change? Now I want somebody to call in and explain to me how auntie could just change her address just like that. Who begged auntie to change her address? Who did it? Where is the EBC in all of this? How auntie could just change her address like that? All right, so let me listen. And now, auntie, when people start to question auntie, they say, but auntie, how you could do that? Auntie, how you could do that? So listen to auntie response. Auntie responded to us. No, well, not me, but the persons who would have directed the question to auntie. Auntie would have responded to the persons who would have questioned auntie concerning her voter padding. Well, let me not say her voter padding. Her strange voting habits.
Baby, you understand me? The wrong spirits and them doing everything in their power to cause me not to be able to do this life, but I am going to, and have nothing to say. Me no want them harassing me name. Right? So as I was saying in my previous videos for the yes, they will try anything, but the message will go out here tonight. It have to go out. I have to say it. I have to give this message. You understand me? Because they're too wicked and dirty and nasty in the thinking and in the behaviors. I am not, as I tell them before, I am not the people who will sit down and let these people destroy the character. You understand me? And have nothing to say. Right? I will not sit down and encourage the wicked, the evil, the mean. You understand me? And as I was saying before, these people went and took my video that I made Monday gone.
Yes, we take
took my video.
Yes, I take your video.
And slice and dice and twist and bump and try to do whatever they feel they cannot do with it. They slice up this and tell it a blatant lies. I know that reporters are still lying, but oh gosh, these PNM people, listen to me. Me don't want no part of them. They're not going right. You just have to open your mouth and tell them where they're going wrong. You understand me? The whole thing about it, how she got lump up what's name, but what's know about me? Well, what's know about me and me voting story them? As I was saying before, right? I used to live in Roxborough in country. And when I lived in Roxborough in country, I used to vote up there. I left country and I live in the western part of Tobago. And if I live in the western part of Tobago, I am going to go and vote in the western part of Tobago. I move my vote in. And as I said it, I'm going to say it again. Country strong, Roxborough strong. Roxborough is an opposition place. I grow there. All them PNM people where you see us get vote up there, them is not people from Roxborough, Papa. It's people that bring in. And in case all you don't know the history of Roxborough, Roxborough is a place where warriors come from.
All right, so Auntie responded. I can't take too much on them and all. I'm sorry. I can't take it too much. I know let us like to jump on the live to see it, but I just can't take too much of it. Sorry, my tolerance level a little low these days. I'm dealing with a lot. My tolerance level a little low, right? So Auntie is admitting that she used to live country. She leave country and come to live in the city. But Auntie, when you did those changes and you said in your previous live that somebody told you, Auntie, to change it. Who tell you to change it? That's what I want to know, Auntie. Who it is? And I just wanted to just find out from the EBC, because I know that the EBC was doing some stuff. So I just wanted to know when was the cutoff point? Because if Auntie did voted in the first election when it was 6-6 in country, how Auntie then now, in about how much months later, could vote in the West or wherever? I'm just asking questions, you know. Me not accusing Auntie or nothing. Me ask a question. EBC, we need to find out what's going on. Hello, good afternoon.
Pastor Google, President, good afternoon to you. How are you doing?
Better than many.
You know, Pastor Google, I listened to Eva McCall. I listened to the whole live. It was over an hour. And you know, Pastor Google, it is sad to see how many people, including yourself, is trying to twist what the lady said. And that's unfortunate, Pastor Google.
Why you saying we trying to twist? Why you saying we trying to twist what the lady said? I ain't twisting nothing. I'm playing what she said, you know. Twisting what she said is by saying, wait. Twisting what somebody say is by not playing what they say and saying something else that they never said. I played what she said, you know. She said that she used to live Roxborough or wherever in country, and somebody told her, we need your vote down here. So move your vote. How am I twisting what she's saying? I played what she said.
Pastor Google, what you did is try to twist people's mind. And let me
No, I can't twist nobody's mind. Don't say that. No, if you're going down that road, wait. If you're going down that road, caller, because
But you don't want me to talk about this subject.
No, but I don't want you to talk about this. You're accusing me of something that I need to defend myself of.
Oh, no, that's okay though, but I'm speaking on your subject. You cut me off because you don't want me to speak on things that you're not talking about. I'm coming to speak to you about what you're talking about now, and you don't want me to talk.
Go ahead.
That's okay, Pastor Google.
Go ahead, but I'm saying to you, all I'm saying to you, no. I'm saying to you that if I come on your program, or I call Dale and Tony, or I call anybody program, and accusing them of something, they will stop me and say, you are accusing me wrongfully. That's my right.
Okay, Pastor Google. Let me say this. Pastor Google, you played a tape of Miss Eva first before you played the second part. The first part, right, you said certain things was accusatory of her. And then the second part justifies exactly what she said, that there was nothing there nefarious. The woman lived in Roxborough, right? She moved to another part, the western section of Tobago, and they decide that she's going to vote in the western section where she lives.
People are asking, when was that registered? People have the right to ask, when was that registration done? When did she make the move? When? And let me tell you something, and wait, and let me say this to you. And rightfully so, I played over the airwaves what she said. And I said also, before I played it, I also said that it was brought to her attention by some other talk show host on another frequency. I said that too. Go back and listen to me. I am not accusing her. I am not accusing her. I'm saying that other announcers from another frequency, because I played it and I didn't even pick up on that. I said other announcers on another frequency listened to what she had to say and said, but wait now, if Auntie voted in the 6-6 draw, right? There was a 6-6 draw. If Auntie voted then in country, how it is now when they won 14-0, Auntie saying she voted somewhere else. When did that take place?
Pastor, well, I'm going to close on this, right? You see, the way we have become in Trinidad and Tobago, right? We are trying to find a needle in a haystack. And I listened to Miss Eva from Tobago, what she said, and I had absolutely no problem with this.
Thank you.
I'm listening to different PNM programs in Trinidad, and they have a problem. Pastor Go, you have a tremendous, marvelous, fantabulous rest of the day. Bye-bye.
Thank you. You see, you do have a problem with what she said. No, my question is, how long does it take for somebody to do a change of address? That's my question. If you're saying that somebody has to do a change of address, how long does it take? Huh? I could be wrong. I could be wrong. Fair enough. But the question still remains how it is. And Auntie run out again and do another video talking about all who evil for an hour. For questioning you. So there's no democracy anymore then. We can question Auntie again then. Are we looking for a needle in a haystack? Well, let me look for the needle. Me, I don't mind looking for the needle. 342-0081, 342-0081, 771-1791, and 466-5391. I'm going back to the phone lines. Hello, good afternoon.
Pastor Google, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Glad to hear your program. Well, boy, you asked a good question. That if you move from one area to the next area, how much months you have in time to register with EBC to vote in that area? If Tanti vote in country, and then she says she vote in the West, how long did Tanti change of address to register to vote? You, Pastor Google, is not twisting nobody's mind. I hear Wall Street and them come on this program and trying to twist people's mind up in Tumakak about the building and what they do for Tumakak. Them fellas them be trying to twist people's mind. You put out an open question that they hear the statement on a radio station and you miss something and now you raise the topic.
Thank you.
We Wall Street and them trying to twist and play with people's mind. If you're supporting the PDP, Wall Street or UNC, nobody have no problem with that. You call the 104 station and give your opinion. But don't try to come on 91.9 and twist people's mind on the station because people mind are dealing with realistic and a rational thing that we have a decision from the AMDB board stating anything that it had backdoor deals. In the AMBD. And you want people in Trinidad and Tobago to vote for the UNC and the PDP under corruption, to encourage corruption? Come on, man. Pastor Google, enjoying the program, man.
Thank you very much. I want to get on to somebody from Tobago. Hello, good afternoon.
Pastor Google, you're discussing the report today?
You hear why I'm discussing? And you listen to the radio? You listen. What report? Wait, just now. And I really don't want to change my topic here. But what report you talking about? The report?
No,
wait. Hey, Roy. Yeah, Roy. Take your time. What report are you talking about? The report to the children?
The special branch report on Pastor Cummins.
You really want to talk about that?
Yeah, we want to talk about that.
I don't think you're educated enough to talk about that.
Really?
Sorry. Hello, good afternoon. Sorry. I ain't going through that.
Hello?
Yes, sir.
Yes, Pastor. Don't let Mr. Central harass you, man.
No. He harassing me. You will believe. And it's set like a moppy pee for he to come into that first Cummins talk. He ain't ready for that talk yet.
Well, first of all, the next story by itself too, because they really want a bus trip. He and Ayana were sorry. That's a different story. It's about politics and the PDP connected.
I really thought he was coming with the Ayana story, but because I set for them on Wednesday. Because you remember there was a story about a lady who take a little boy from the home and he was living home with she. Who government that was under? we go talk because Sharon Felix, Miss Sharon Felix, Miss Sharon Felix, we need to do a program, because Sharon was the one who was doing the whole investigation. We go find out. Wait, go ahead. Let them go ahead with me.
But first of all, let me tell you something. You see that thing when Mr. Foster coming and Ayana was right how they want to go? It's all about politics. And remember the PDP making their headways in the PNM stronghold.
Leave them now. We talking about we talking about Auntie here. How Auntie moved from country, come down in the West, and was told by somebody, I will play it back, the vexing me. She was told by somebody. Yeah. She said, Auntie say, somebody tell me, somebody beg me.
And that is what I hear you saying. Somebody tells you the thing. So I want to find out where the ABC, or I thought that the police or somebody from the ABC should have paid Auntie a visit.
Nah.
And find out what's going on.
No, why they paying Auntie a visit? They go pay me a visit.
But yeah, that is different. But then again, thinking, with all the infamous court matters all hold up for years and years, particularly this gentleman who working now saying that he wouldn't be in errors. If he have a court matter 6 years now. 6 years now, and nothing can come out of that as yet. You have two individuals, two attorneys. Court matters and nothing come out as yet.
No.
So somebody or some force in this country playing games.
Well, let me get Auntie now, man. I want to get somebody from Tobago. Thanks very much. Hello, good afternoon.
Hi, good afternoon.
Oh, Lord.
No.
Oh, Lord.
That's 91.9 and the constructive talk. And those who didn't hear, happy Mother's Day again. Mother's Day is not one day, it's every day. And all the fathers who only don't like mothers, for them too. I wish them all the best. Pastor Google, I would have also heard that video.
That what?
With the video that the elderly lady from Tobago, by her accent and what she's saying, I believe she's from Tobago. And she would have said that somebody begged her and asked her.
No, nobody beg Auntie. Nobody beg Auntie.
So what I'm saying is this. We taken from what she said. She said she used to live in Roxborough. Roxborough is a strong opposition area. She went to live somewhere else and they begged her.
Who begged her?
We don't know who begged her. But nobody to vote up in Roxborough because they're strong. Vote down here will we want this strength. That is basically what she's saying.
No! Sister Jenny, wait, please. Wait, Sister Jenny. Yes. Wait, just now. Remember, we're looking for a needle in a haystack, We're looking for a needle in a haystack.
That is quite okay. The thing I'm saying is this. Because you have to be logical and critical in your thinking, and not everybody are able to do that, despite whatever position they say they may hold. So what you would have heard, whether or not slice, dice, or whatever, it was said. And what was said is, I used to live Roxborough. I no longer live Roxborough, but I was asked to vote in this new area I'm living because Roxborough already strong and is opposition side. So basically, what's going to win up there? So they need help down here. And I went and changed measures because they begged me and nothing. So what we have to find out is, when did the address change? Who begged her? And was it within the timeline and time frame of BBC that if you go in another area to live? That's all we're asking. That's not only needle and only start. But again, because of persons, they lack a lot of emotional intelligence and a lot of critical thinking. They will always assume and say PNN people this and that. However, when you speak about the UNC people, like the one who just called there, they just took him and say, hey, call the radio, Pastor, we're talking about that. You have to talk about first time. They took you and tell you that, so you come on one time and you have a whole list of things, I'm sure, to talk about that whole situation, right? I also would have heard on that same video that the lady was speaking, she mentioned somebody always speaking about Watson Duke and the things he do for PSA. And if they so love Jennifer Baptiste primers, how people vote for him and da. And I want to tell her, because I saw somebody called Ava, something responded to something I put up. I don't have a problem anybody challenging what I'm saying. I don't have a problem who likes Watson Juke or don't like him. That's not my issue. I look at his tenure at PSA, and that's what I speak about. And if you don't know about the PSA and Watson Juke tenure there, ask a question. Don't jump in with your foot dirty and start to tell me all kind of things that you know nothing about. Outside PSA, I know nothing about Juke, and I'm not interested. But yes, ma'am, you want to ask him? I have documentation, yes, and facts to the things I say. And my sins, me I have no cook, whatever cook I have in the sun, rain could fall and wet it don't bother me. Like everybody else, me are perfect, and me too would have fallen short of the glory of God. So I just want to say, Tanti, you talk out of time, and I know people pick you up on it. You want to sue people. Well, they want real people to sue. Go on.
Thank you. We going back with Auntie again. Yeah, Auntie. We talk the talk them. We talk the things them.
Voting in West. I'm going to tell all them what vote for. You understand me? I voted in West. I used to live in Rochgrove. For who knows for me, I used to live in Rochgrove. Yes, I used to live in the area that I voted. I used to vote. I used to live down there. And I was asked and I was begged to change my voting area from Rochgrove to the area. And I did that.
So we're going for a break and come back. When we come back, we will ask somebody from Tobago how it a go. Understand? When we come back after the break, we want to know if you could change, how long it does take for you to do a change of address in Tobago. Somebody from Tobago, call me.
Is it all right if I give you some Caribbean reggae music? Worship this afternoon. Well, everybody just dance with you right now. We are to magnify the name of Jesus. Yes. This song goes like this. Watch it. Look. So we stand and lift up our hands. Hey, for the joy of the Lord is my strength. Hey, so we bow down, worship Him now. How great, how awesome is it? Everybody help me say, we say. So we say, give us some music again, please now. Right now where you are, in your homes, just begin to worship the name of Jesus. Yeah. This song, love, we say. So we stand and lift up our hands. Lift it up. For the joy of the Lord is our strength. Yeah. We bow down and worship Him now. How great and awesome is everybody. Help me say, yeah. We stand and lift up our hands. For the joy of the Lord is our strength. Hey, we bow down and worship Him now. How great, how awesome. Say, holy is the Lord, God Almighty. The earth is filled with His glory. Say, holy is the Lord, God Almighty. The earth is filled with His glory. Say, holy is the Lord, God Almighty. The earth is filled with His glory. Say, holy is the Lord, God Almighty. Say, the earth is filled with the earth is filled with His glory. The earth is filled with His glory. Hey, the earth is filled with His glory. The earth is filled. One more time. The earth is filled with His glory. The earth is filled with His glory. Hallelujah.
Shop at New City Mall and check out our premium selection of high-quality clothing and accessories for men and women. Save on all items with competitive prices and courteous service throughout the entire mall. New City Mall is located in the heart of Port of Spain with entrances at 3 Charlotte Street and number 41 Independence Square. We offer a variety of shirts, long and short sleeve, round and V-neck tops, vests, caps, hats, sunglasses, briefs, boxers, shorts, swim trunks, denim, jeans, long and 3/4, socks, sneakers, casual and athletic, shoes, dressy and fashionable, dresses, formal and casual, skirts, lingerie, undergarments, and a wide range of accessories. Come check us out as we also have clothing and accessories like Levi's, Clarks, Armani Exchange, Hollister, American Eagle, Ralph Lauren, Nike Air Force and Air Max, Puma, Adidas, Timberland, Academics, Aeropostale, Old Navy, Forever 21, Hanes, Dockers, Guess, Converse, and so much more. We have barbers, hairstylists, as well as weave and wigs on sale. All at New City Mall. Like us on Facebook and follow us on Instagram. Sale, sale, sale.
Shalom. The Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge under commanding General Yohana will be on the street 91.9 FM every Monday from 7:05 p.m. to 8 p.m. bringing you the truth according to the Bible. The ISUPK is a non-profit faith-based community organization that will respond to the plagues that's affecting blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. We also have programs such as education, both adult and youth, food distribution, rehabilitation, both drug and alcohol, mentoring, counseling, and spiritual support. Remember, tune in every Monday on 91.9 FM, 7:05 p.m. Shalom.
Well. Are you ready for that boat experience again? The Sea Champion and the Embassy say, book with us for that unforgettable boat ride experience. Sea Champion boarding at Kings Wharf, San Fernando, and the Embassy boarding at Breakfast Shed, Port of Spain, or Westside Trinidad. For more information, call 399-5959, 281-4723, and 299-4227, or email us at coralvisiontt@gmail.com. Book now and reserve your cruise.
If you're experiencing pain, constipation, headaches, poor blood circulation, high or low blood pressure, diabetes, cancer, swollen or darkened feet, come visit us at Health and Wealth Lifestyle, located at 73 Eastern Main Road, Barataria, opposite Eastern Credit Union. We at Health and Wealth Lifestyle offer a wide range of services. Come and experience our new 3D analyzer, which allows you to have a look inside your body. We also provide live blood analysis, iridology, ionic foot detox with foot soak and foot massage, aquatherapy, full body massage, and organic supplements on sale such as nano silver, nano zinc, body light, cold pressed sesame oil, and more. Health and Wealth Lifestyle, located at number 73 Eastern Main Road, Barataria, opposite Eastern Credit Union. For more information, call 275-8359 or 288-1108. Join Nicole Huggins for Health and Wealth Lifestyle every Monday from 9:05 a.m. to 9:55 a.m. right here on the street 919 FM.
Turn your lights down low and listen to the Master's Radio. Get in touch with God. Turn your radio.
You are are invited to join Pastors Morris and Agnes Johnson of the Church of the Firstborn Assembly Miracle Center, located at number 399 Eastern Main Road, Guayco in Sangre Grande, for the Old Time Gospel Hour Family Radio Ministry every Sunday from 1 p.m. to 6 p.m. Check out the Children's Hour Worship Ministry of the Word and the Family Forum every Tuesday from 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. The Law and You, and every Friday evening from 9 p.m. to 5 a.m. All Night Prayer Live on The Street 919 FM, designed with you in mind. This program deals with today's issues from a biblical perspective. You will also be given the opportunity to call in and interact with us. Micah 6:8 says, He hath showed thee, O man, what is good, and what doeth the Lord require of thee, but to do justly and to love mercy and walk humbly with thy God. Your financial support through the First Citizens Bank will be greatly appreciated. Account number 795222. For further information, call 753-1113 or email us at church668hope@gmail.com.
Share the live. Share the live. The Street 919 FM on Facebook and Instagram. Share the live. Iowa George on Instagram. Share the live. Iowa TV and Street TV on YouTube. Share the live. The Street 919 FM.
My lover, my friend, my friend. I will never leave your side. Ride or die. Right there till the end. My lover, my friend.
Right, I'm back with you, Trinidad and Tobago. So let's put this thing in proper perspective. Right? Those of you on the live, you can chime in on this. And those of you who are listening to me home on your radios, you tell me what you think. So, Auntie Do a live. Auntie Do she big live. The audio on the live, terrible. But we take what Auntie had to say, and we, as media personnel, we will take what Auntie say and take what we want to talk about. You understand? I'm not going to play Auntie whole hour talking whatever she talking about. I listen to what Auntie had to say. I now sit down, say, hey, I like what Auntie talking about here. I would highlight what Auntie what Auntie talking about here. Right? As a media talk show host, that's what you will do. You will highlight. Right? What Auntie talking about. What you think is applicable to what Auntie was talking about. So Auntie talk about how they're ungrateful. You mustn't talk about that. You see, these people and them really feel they're smart, you know. So you do a whole life, and in your whole life, you talk about how they're ungrateful. They have no manners. Nobody mustn't talk about that. You talk about how nobody not answering the phone. We mustn't talk about that. You say Mother Berkey right. Mother Burke, whoever she name, right. We mustn't talk about that. You understand? We mustn't talk about that. And it was highlighted in your life that you used to live Roxborough. Nobody mustn't talk about that. And somebody beg you say, to change your vote. We mustn't talk about that. We looking for a needle in a haystack. Well, then the needle in the haystack was brought to our attention by Auntie. So, Auntie, if you know you don't want nobody to talk about you, you have become a public figure like me. And as a public figure like moi, we will talk. We mustn't talk about you. All of a sudden now, Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Pastor.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, Pastor Google. It's been here for a while now, but here in Trinidad, a change of address is a very simple procedure. The lengthy part of it could depend on the workers in the industry that you're attempting to change your address at. So, for instance, when you walk into the EBC, once you have your documents and you require to change your address, they could change it right away in the Central Registry Department one time, right? And proceeding forward, all your letters or whatever would be sent to this new address. As I say, it's a very simple process. It's not tedious.
I think what you're saying there, and as somebody from EBC is now messaging me, what you're saying is not right. I know what I'm messaging. Wait, just now.
Yeah.
You made a statement. I am just referring to a message I got here, and I'm going to proceed by calling the EBC because the young lady is saying that she was told to listen to the program, and she's now saying to me here that what you are saying is not right.
So let me hear what she said, and then I will tell you.
Well, you can't tell.
Worker,
okay,
I know the process to be.
Okay, well, let me call her.
All right.
Okay, thank you. Okay. We want to tell EBC now. What is the procedures? You see me? Let me play music, because apparently we like it so. We like it so. What he said is the right thing. And what EBC want to say is the wrong thing. So you know what? Let me leave the wrong thing as the right thing and the right thing as the wrong thing. You calling nobody now? I gonna play music. What time it is now? It's 10 past 10. I gonna play some music. Olia, talk to you tomorrow. Ting, ting, ting. Because you see me, I not going through this. Because I changed address already. Me tell you what somebody tell me, I know. Who is this boy?
Good afternoon, Pastor Google. Today we're in the house. Happy Mother's Day to everyone. Hope they had a wonderful day, which I did. I had a wonderful Mother's Day weekend. Right now, the toes, them hurting me from all the dancing. But Pastor Google, yes, that is voter padding. And here why I will tell you what is voter padding. Pastor Google, my husband was from Lansamy. He was living in Lansamy at time, working in town. And then he moved in with me at where I used to live in Scarborough. He used to leave from town when it's election time to go up to Lansamy to vote. And then I tell him, I said, why are you doing that? You don't longer live there. You live in Scarborough. Go and change your address. Pastor Google, and he did. We vote there for some years. Now we live Plymouth. Pastor Google, when I moved into Plymouth here in the housing, well, it was done through THA to the EBC. My address was fully changed without I going to do. Them did it, right? Because I had the list of everybody where you was living at a point in time. So when you're coming to a new place, they changed the address. Pastor Google and I did the same. Tell my husband do the same. Change his address. He no longer live at Scarborough. He living in Plymouth. My girls, when they get the ID card, was right here in Plymouth. So Pastor Google, she voted pad because she from Roxborough, was living there for some time, moved out of Roxborough, but she continued voting until she said it herself that the PDP asked her to change her address to down on the side down here. She wouldn't say who she voted for, but she...
All right. Okay. All right. I'm trying to get this. I should do this interview, right? I don't want to do this interview, though. So let somebody else do this interview, yeah? Say good afternoon.
Do the interview.
Yeah.
Not in him.
So let me try to get that. You thinking? A man with full of bravado, confidence. The amount of callers sometimes.
So wait, I can't grant charge then. I can't grant charge to get some numbers on my live or what? Right now I have 248 people watching me. That's on Facebook and on YouTube. I have about a 276. Let me grant charge a little bit now.
All right, good. But let me make a point a little bit.
Who is this?
I said, but what am I talking about today? You don't be a timid man, but you know what I want to say? You know, it's amazing how you ask the question and it opens a nice conversation on us doing the right thing for someone who over-speaking and who out of the league with information when you talk loosely. Here it is, their stipulated time period from the ABC is governed by a time frame, not loosely by the gentleman who called and said, just like the standards don't happen. No. There's a lot of it that goes into the time frame, living in the area and so on. And that is why I want you to conduct the interview, Pastor Google, for our sake. I think we'll talk about the cable thing after if you have the time. Or you're not going to always call back.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Right, so I'm making the call. I'm making the call, Trinidad and Tobago. Right? I'm calling right now. Right now. Listen.
When my mother come sing gangsters, that's the road. I pull in my friend them closer to hell. When them listening song from Vibes Cattle. Look at what I want up today, yeah. In my lock up in a jail cell. So just to sing positive music, deep in my heart, in my heart, so me feel compelled. Madam, play more positive music. And that's what my friend them fighting for. Play more positive music. Too much a negative thing going on, play more positive music. Cause that's how my friend them dying for. Play more positive music. Why? Hey. Now I play my song on the radio because them say that my melody too slow. Now I play my song on the radio because me never record it in them studio. But music is my gift and as long as I live, tell them I'll keep it positive. And then my friend them down in the ghetto. Positive music is all I give. Madam, play more positive music. Cause that's how my friend them fighting for. Play more positive music.
All right, so I'm getting the communications officer to talk to you, Trinidad and Tobago.
And that's how my friend them dying for. Play more positive music. Why? Oh, Lord, just a little more. Tell her that these answers be asking for. Just a little more. Why? That's answer we asking for.
So don't touch your dial, stay right here. Getting ready to go straight to communications officer. Clear up this thing once and for all. Hi.
Yeah, heard you have to talk to me. Well, you got my youth. Tell me what's going on. Come along and take the chance. Come and feel romance with the love. You want to chance it? Just let me take your hand, show you the master plan. I'll teach you everything I know. Say you want me, just have to call me. Touch creation, imagination grows. Just put your faith in me and let me be the one to show you that I love you. Let me be the one. Let me be the one. Let me be the one to show you that I love you. Let me be the one. Let me be the one. Sounds like you want for me the one that have to hold me tight. Want for me the one that always make my dark clouds bright. This anomaly is new to me. You barely know me, but I claim say me are your pedigree. Can you wipe my teardrops? Cause me want to be sure that your love it could have rest around me. Glad your love is like my anthem. So me I gonna love you with my all then. Let me be the one to show you that I love you. Let me be the one. Let me be the one. Let me be the one to another with no easy. But since I talk about this love, I'm interested. Some broken heart still a men.
All right, so I'm waiting for a call. As soon as I get the phone call, I'm going to have the person live on radio, and they're going to clear up this whole thing. And as the person said, so we're getting up our communications person to come on and clear it up. It is not as that simple as the caller said it is. So again, let us put this in proper perspective and let us analyze. So, Auntie said that she used to live country. I don't want to say what Auntie say, because I don't get in back and I'll saying what Auntie say. I want to play what Auntie say. You know what I mean? Because I can't believe are we serious? We can't be serious as a nation. What is we really promoting, boy?
How Tracy did win the last time when she did win Signal Hill? Where they get among St. George? He lost to Cynthia Alfred by 1 vote. And everybody know that what's country strong, Roxborough strong. Roxborough is a Roxborough in country. But what to know about me? What to know about me and me voting story them? As I was saying before, right? I used to live in Roxborough in country. And when I lived in Roxborough in country, I used to vote up there. I left country and I live in the western part of Tobago. And if I live in the western part of Tobago, I am going to go and vote in the western part of Tobago. I move my vote in. And as I said it, I'm going to say it again. Country strong, Roxborough strong. Roxborough is an opposition place. I grow there. All them PNM people where you see us get vote up there, them is not people from Roxborough, Papa. It's people that bring in. And in case all you don't know the history of Roxborough, Roxborough is a place where warriors come from. It's warriors come from there. And everybody know that Watson come from Roxborough. You understand? They take my video. I talk about elections can be won by 1 vote. 1 vote. People could win election by 1 vote. And that is not a lie. An election could be won by 1 vote.
Right. So I want to give you the clarification of what she said and what she mean by what she said. Right? I don't understand how it's so difficult for some people. Right? But you see, it wasn't like how, and again, it's not as simple as how Auntie make it sound there. If I play back the other video with Auntie said that Auntie said somebody begged her to change her vote. All of a sudden now, it now goes so. Anyway. Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Pastor Google. Don't take it on because I don't know what put your name up you to part 2. Everything is problem now. Everything, you can't say nothing. PNM so bad, PNM this, PNM that, PNM the other. And you can't, you're explaining to them. You're explaining to them apart, you go lie then. You go like one way and like for people. I don't like that. You try your best to tell them what to do, what to not weigh and when not to. And they hear what is it. You talk to them how them want it. Or you want to say nothing. Sit down and say yes, you're going right. Why there's so many people to Trinidad Tobago? That's why Trinidad Tobago want to go. Because some of them telling the truth, you're busting your brain. Better go back to England, Pastor Google. I mean, you have a bad time over there. Bye-bye.
Hello, good afternoon.
Hello, good afternoon, Pastor Google.
Good afternoon.
That guy you called a while back talking about you can change and you can... Pastor Google, I changed because
I went to renew my ID card and change the address. And it took me 3 months before I got it back.
How long?
So it was 3 months before I got it back. Before I got back the new address, the new ID card, it changed the address. So what that guy said in the Pastor Google, Lord have mercy on them. He's totally lying.
All right.
It take a while.
We ain't going all there. We ain't going all there. We ain't going all there. All right, thank you. All right, so taking your calls 3420081. I just want to play back, you know. I just want to play back. Hello, good afternoon.
Afternoon again, Pastor Google. Very quickly, as I say, I used to work in the ID card office. Changing your address and renewing your ID card is two different things, ma'am. You could do the both together, but the lengthy process is you getting back your ID card. Changing your address is not a trivial matter, Pastor Google, and I hope you get the person online.
The person is going to clear it up, but from what I understand, from one of the communications person, she said to me, she told me that if you're moving from San Fernando and you're living in San Fernando and you're moving from San Fernando and you're coming to Port of Spain, San Fernando has to collaborate with Port of Spain to do the change of address, and that takes 3 months.
No, that is incorrect.
Well, all right. Well, sir, all right, sir.
Google, I could just say something as somebody who used to work in the ID card office.
No, I can't let you do that because you're not working anymore there, so you don't know that the policy may have changed.
I'm just telling you why that is incorrect. Because you see, Pastor Google, there is a card in central registry that has all your information on it, right? It's a cream card or a white card, depending on the how new it is. That is where the information is taken down and the changes are made. That does not take 3 months to do. If you, however, require an ID card, that is where the lengthy process going, because they have to send out the field officer, which is the roving officer, to make sure that you are living where you say you are living. If you have an ID card already, and all you are doing is changing your address, because not like the driver's license, it does not carry the address on it. It is just the ID card. That is something that does not take so long, Pastor Google.
This boat with me, rowing this boat with me, and I am not hungry, I am fed, my soul is full, and I am well, I am not thirsty, 'cause He fills me up, and my cup is running over, yeah, it's running over, I am not in love, no, 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 I am not in love, no, no, no. Everything that I needed provided. No, no dilemma. Everything that was wrong, can you fix it? Everything that I needed provided. No, no dilemma. Everything that was wrong, can you fix it? And I am not hungry. I am fed. My soul is full. And I am well. I am not thirsty. 'Cause He fills me up. And my cup is running over. Yeah, it's running over. I am not in love. No, no, no. No, no, no. I am not in love. No, no, no. No, no, no. I am not in love. No, no, no. No, no, no. I am not in love. No, no, no. No, no, no. I'm always gonna win. Yeah. The enemy really want my mind. I got to stay strong and keep my armor on. If I fall, rise the next time. Can't let them keep a good soldier down. See, I rise and take my place. 'Cause I'm more than a conqueror. I'm gonna finish this race. So call me a winner. Yeah. As my daddy will fight for me. Call me a winner. Jehovah done said victory. So when you see me again and you give me a hand, call me by my right name. Call me a winner. Yeah, that's who I am. light inside. Never give up on this journey called life. Thankful for where you brought me this far. With your strength I keep pushing on and higher I go. I'm not gonna give up. I'm gonna finish this race. So call me a winner. Cause my God, he will fight for me. Call me a winner. Jehovah done that victory. So when you see me again and they give me a hand, call me by my right name. Call me a winner. Yeah, that's who I am. I'm not gonna give up. I'm not gonna give in. I know my God, he always causes me to win. Through all my battles, through my circumstance, he will make a way.
All right, I'm back with you, Trinidad and Tobago. Now, let me tell you something. You see, I really want them to come on the air and say this, you know. But everybody I'm talking to so far is not authorized to come on the radio and say exactly what I just said to you all. If it's a change of address from Diego Martin to Arima has to send information to Diego Martin. Diego Martin has to send information to Arima, and the young lady is saying to me it takes about 3 months. That's what she's saying to me on my phone. But apparently, people who used to work there saying differently. I said that to her also. I'm saying to her that, hear what? I would really like for someone to come and clarify this. I said it's not your ID card you're doing. It's a change of address. And the young lady is saying to me, sir, it is not that easy. So I don't know. Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Pastor Guru.
Good afternoon.
Good program, my dear John.
Hi, cool, man.
You got your information from the source that it from.
I talking to somebody from EVC.
Right, and the guy said he's talking about a change of ID card, which is two different issues.
No, but he's saying
one is a change of address to the EBC is a different entity, and the ID card is registration office.
And the lady from Tobago didn't do no ID card. She did a change of address. And if she did a change of address, right? Listen to me, right? If she's saying that she used to live country and she come down from country, and she's saying that is a change of address. The young lady in the EBC is saying to me that it takes 3 months to do that change of address. Yeah, how long after the 6-6 draw was it 6 months?
Okay, I'm not disputing. My issue is two different entities, two different issues. My point is, if that is so, what the lady tell her Google? I personally don't think it should take so long. You see a change of ID card, a renewal, that should take 3 months. That should take 3 weeks. Because we're living in a world, you know what?
Yeah, but I hear you. Yeah, but I hear you with that. That's not the discussion we're having. You know. To be honest with you, that's not the discussion we're having. We're having a discussion about somebody saying that they did a change of address. We could disagree and agree that any time and the time frame to do it is long, but that's not the issue. The issue is, if the issue is 3 months, if the time is 3 months, how for you it become less than that?
Okay. The program as usual,
thank you. And I understand you're saying here what? We reach too far in technology for it to be so long. Fair enough. But that is not...
I'm waiting the person to call you.
Thank you.
Okay.
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Pastor Gugu. I think he's wasting time, and because that is not the issue about how long it takes. The lady admits to doing something. Why would she do a video? Because she knows what she wants to say, right? And Pastor Gugu, I don't know how she changed her address, but she should be investigated because we know a lot of people were charged for voter pardon. Okay? And we cannot allow people to do what they want and say what they want. It's not right because a lot of people are charged by saying the wrong thing. It's illegal. It's much more illegal thing that she did. Thank you, Pastor Google.
Thank you very much, God. Thank you very much. Hello, good afternoon.
Pastor Google. How are you, sir?
I'm okay, how are you?
You see what you're saying? You're quite right and you're quite in order. Okay? Don't know nobody to see you up. You're quite in order. I listened to 2 interviews. All right? Thank you.
Thank you very much. Someone is saying to me, ID card issue in 6 to 8 weeks. Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Pastor Google.
Good afternoon.
Pastor Google, you have real patience, you know. Too much patience you have with these people. And I don't know what is wrong with these people. This one, he's suddenly working EBC. What is wrong with these people? What are lying so far? My God, heaven help you.
I know the person lying, but hello, good afternoon.
Pastor Google.
All right.
Pastor Google, remember the two statistics say if they go in the next campaign, so they want for a time and a change and whatnot. They could have it under our level, like the next country. So to go to any district and vote. Remember that?
All right. Hello, good afternoon.
I'm just going to you, Pastor Google.
Lord, Father, help me.
Let me say, it's very sad.
Very sad what? You eat your belly full in there, you know. I hungry, talk fast.
What I hear, oh you hear that, Pastor Google, you're good. what I hear in your Pastor Google, it's very, very sad to know what taking place.
What you hear that is sad?
Huh?
What you hear?
How the woman was forced to vote in that area. Forced.
Wait. No, you want to get me in problems with Wall Street. You hear the woman say she was forced?
Well, in my words, she was forced.
No, you can't put your words. You're going to put me in trouble. Don't say your words.
Well, Pastor Google, what I get, that's what I get. And if it's not so, well, I understand. Well, if it's not so, I understand. And deeply apologize. But what I get, she was forced and she was intimidated. That's what I get from that woman. That woman singing like she hurted now. She hurted now.
She hurted?
Huh?
She hurted? You sure she hurted?
Yes. Well, we go know. But Pastor Google, I want to put what's in some notice. Information is coming in. And I want to tell you this. I have the screenshot.
Screenshot of what?
Wasn't joke. I have the screenshot.
Of what?
You see that lady who texts you, who work for you? And it's more than one. It's more than one. I want to thank the people of Tobago who reaching out to Kingsley because I tell them I went to Tobago some months ago. That's me who carry me. They want to know who carry me. I want to tell them, I want to thank him. Wasn't joke. I have the screenshot. You have 2 phones. The number.
Hey, don't do nah. You're going too far. Hey, nah. I good. You see, you start to delve into some. I don't have no money, you know. Hello, good afternoon.
Yeah, get over after baby.
Oh gosh, you like a bad rash. I got that one from Angie. You just coming in anyway. Oh gosh.
Yeah. Tell me what they're fighting for. What they're killing for. We don't need no more now. So tell them wicked people where you go. a madman. Another young boy fall. Your soul can't rest at night. Oh, you's a bad man. Bad man is a man who will defend woman and protect the young ones by any means, Lord. Yeah, you're a bad man, boy.
I'm going to tell all of who I vote for. You understand me? I voted in US. I used to live in Roch Road. For who knows for me, I used to live in Roch Road, Roch Road in the East. Yes, I used to live in the area that I voted. I used to vote. I used to live down there. And I was asked and I was begged to change my voting area from Roch Road to the area. And I did that. Because Roch Road is a strong area. You understand me? And every vote you could get down on the west, you do it. And I did that. And I make it my business. And I get up election morning and I carry me. You understand me? And every vote you could get down on the west, you do it. And I did that. Very ungrateful. For instance, I voted in the west. I'm going to tell all of who I vote for. You understand me? I voted in the west. I used to live in Roch Road. For who knows for me, I used to live in Roch Road, Roch Road in the East. Yes, I used to live in the area that I voted. I used to vote. I used to live down there. And I was asked and I was begged to change my voting area from Roch Road to the area. And I did that. Because Roch Road is a strong area. You understand me? And every vote you could get down on the west, you do it. And I did that. And I make it my business. And I get up election morning and I carry my father and mother to vote first up in Roch Road. And make sure I get them 2 old people that vote first. Because my mother was rebelling days in a row, months in a row, she not voting. And for standing up with these young people, but they of themselves doesn't know for their thanks. Some of them very ungrateful. For instance, I voted in the West. I'm going to tell all of who I vote for. You understand me? I voted in the West. I used to live in Roch Road. For who knows for me, I used to live in Roch Road, Roch Road in the East. Yes, I used to live in the area that I voted. I used to vote. I used to live down there. And I was asked and I was begged to change my voting area from Roch Road to the area. And I did that. Because Roch Road is a strong area. You understand me? And every vote you could get down on the west, you do it. And I did that. And I make it my business. And I get up election morning and I carry my father and mother to vote first up in Roch Road. And make sure I get them 2 old people that vote first. Because my mother was rebelling days in a row, months in a...
So, I don't know. Somebody begged she to go and vote. Somebody begged her. She went and she did what she had to do. Going back to the phone lines. Hello, good afternoon.
This particular issue that you brought up, it brought a whole conversation on education and information to guide people properly. And there it is. The guy from somewhere in New York, I don't know what's his name, that he's pushing back and making us look as though PNM people just listen things. Now, you know we are held at a more higher standard. So you're on the program there and you're trying to ratify something based on what a woman said to get the correct information, which I know for a fact, the 3-month period, you cannot just go and change your address and go to vote next week. So small man, you have to hold it down. It doesn't happen so easily. Now, it's very difficult to really, what you call, vote twice in Trinidad. I'm not saying it's impossible, but it's very difficult based on the system that is in place with EBC. But you still have to be mindful that people are going to try to breach the system. And this particular conversation with that lady, what you doing there this afternoon is even educating me on the information that we really want to sort of embrace so that it's the correct thing. And I want people to listen. It's very, very important. I like how it's going. Thank you very much.
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Pastor Google. I hear with the information that you got from the person that working there, but Pastor Google, a couple things. you see, it have something called a fast lane or a rush ID card, right? That is a process where an individual can get their ID card in the space of 1 week. It is done for politicians, people that have to fly to go away for different purposes, and other persons in certain circles in this country right here. So when she is saying that it takes 3 months for a change of address because the officer leaving from San Fernando, it takes 3 months to take that document, right, and take it down to on Frederick Street in Scott House, Port of Spain, to give the clerk that has to update the card, right? That is not correct, Pastor Google. This is why, you see, and that's the problem in Trinidad, you know. We get a set of different information from a lot of different people. Sometimes it's people who right there working in the place, and it's not the correct information, and we just have to take it and go with it. But that is not the case. How is it, right? Some persons can get the ID card in the space of a short space of time, but other people have to wait a whole 3 months plus just to change a piece of information that all you need to do is provide a piece of paper from a bank, a credit union, or any other institution that says this is your name and your address that the documents come into. And we here in the ID card office in Central Registry will now update that and proceed accordingly. That does not take 3 months. As I say, it is incorrect, and this is what we have to deal with in Trinidad and Tobago. You cannot tell me.
All right, so that's not all right. So wait, just caller.
Change of address.
Caller. All right, so
I'm listening.
Before the THA elections, EBC was running an ad asking all residents if you want to do a change of address, you want to do different stuff. Before the elections, they were doing all of that. That was before the 6-6 tie, right?
Right. I just want to ask you, what was the time frame from that point?
They were doing it. They were doing it in preparation for the elections, which was going to happen, I think, that same year. Right.
And Pastor Google, you know why that is done? Pastor Google?
I want to finish my state. I'm not going to finish what I'm trying to tell you.
All right.
The EBC. All right, caller.
All right, let me just.
From wicked and evil. So, sit down, rock back. Big man, look for a walk. You're too damn evil. If it distress my people, then fire go burn them. Fire go burn them.
Hello, good afternoon. Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Pastor Google.
Good afternoon, sir.
Hello?
Yeah, go ahead, caller.
Yeah, good afternoon. You're looking like you're frustrated here this evening. People are just trying to tie you up this evening, Pastor. Pastor, we already heard from the lady, right? We heard what she said genuinely, and then we heard the attempt to correct or to try to hey, go and change up what you just said there, you know, because that will lead to something else. And that is all it's about, Pastor. We understood the first time the lady spoke in the white jersey. But when she changed the jersey color, she said something else. But we understand what it is.
No, it's me. Something wrong with me.
It's called voter padding.
No, say that. Take that back. Take that back.
All right, pardon a voter. Sorry.
Right. Thank you.
You understand? That is all it is. They had 1 year to do it. They had 1 year. So whether it take 1 week, 2 weeks, 2 months, 3 months, 1 year, just about 1 year, you understand, like 365 days, that is 12 months. And if it is, and you see, Pastor, if we have been, what we have been saying all along, that a certain party is being coached, being supported by another certain party. Pastor, 1 and 1 could never be 11. 1 and 1 is 2. Why are we saying 1? Because you see a 1 and a 1, you're saying 11. 1 plus 1
It's too. I feel they must be leaving out the plus sign in between the two ones. I must see why they say any left to try to fool people. But you and I know 1 and 1 is 2, Pastor. Everything is adding up. Look at it. It's just that somebody come out and talk. And if one person could come out and say what they said, then how much things you think were done in the last 12 months before the last election there in December, Pastor? How much? And that is the investigation that has to go on. But to come to try to explain to me, like that young man keep calling back to try to attempt to explain whether he is right or whether he is wrong is irrelevant. Something was done wrong. It cannot be corrected by whatever explanation anybody want to bring or as Central want to do to change the topic. It cannot be just cast aside like that. No way. Something went wrong. Something was done wrong. The process has already been done. And if one person did it, Pastor, one person has admitted, well, how much more you feel would have done the same thing, Pastor?
No worry, the mother get vexed, the mother does talk.
Because last week, the amount of how shall I put it, video notes that you played, you could see something happening, Pastor. What you saying?
Oh, let's not tell you, wait now, man.
Pastor, not me. I watching your program. I see it. So what do you feel happening? What do you feel was going to happen? I keep telling all you, Sharon Felix warned us for a year. I told you that. I told you, I said Sharon Felix warned us. All who was watching Sharon Felix, listening to her program, was warning us. Did we take heed? No, we didn't. Because we tell ourselves, nah, man, that is a foregone conclusion, man. Don't worry about that. Today, the chickens are coming home to roost. Thank you very much, Pastor.
Thank you very much.
And them not know about Jaja. Say them a Muslim, and them not know about Utala. Say them a Rasta, and the boy no know a scripture. Them a Muslim, and them can't recite a surah. Not one for the community the way you are going.
Getting ready to leave the studio in a short bit. Yeah, boy. Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Pastor.
Good afternoon.
I have to say this, that I know the callers and them, they're a little jumpy right now, but let me tell you something. The gentleman was quite right. And besides that, Pastor, if you listen on election time, you will hear on EBC making announcements for people to come in. If you have to re-register, if you have to change address, come in at this certain point in time before the election. Because it is expedite these things. Remember that change has to go through, change in the binder and go into the new polling with them. It will be another binder maybe. Or sometimes it will be the same binder but in a different section.
All right, so don't come off the phone, man. Don't come off the...
If you talk to OJT or if you talk to a real officer.
Just now, caller. It was not an OJT I was talking to. It was not an OJT.
Well, then the officer didn't give you the
just now, the ID card. Look, the ID card office calling me back. The ID card office calling me back.
Okay.
All right.
All right. Okay.
Say them a Rasta, and the boy no know a scripture. Them a Muslim, and them can't recite a surah. Say them a Rasta, and them not know about Jaja. Say them a Muslim, and them not know about Utala. Say them a Rasta, and the boy no know a scripture. Them a Muslim, and them can't recite a surah. Not one for the community the way you are going. Not one for the community the way you are going. Not one for the community the way you are going. Not something I want for the community the way you are going. Yeah, change up your attitude and show some gratitude. All the negative energy you got to refuse. Let God be your fuel. You don't be no fool. Educate yourself, cause in this world knowledge rules. And energy is real, so watch the things you do. Ain't no missing that shit for real, yes, I'm telling you. To live in love, live in love. Say them a Rasta, and them not know about Jaja. Say them a Muslim, and them not know about